Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am the Southern Wrestling Scholar DJ Pierce, the host of the Nerdz Watching Wrestling podcast, and this is Quick Reacts, where we take a look at insert wrestling show here, and I give you a quick reaction about what happened just in case you missed it or you want an outside opinion. Before we get into today's video, I would like to apologize to anyone who watched these videos on YouTube or TikTok. I was having some problems with the audio after I put the video on Facebook. A lot of the video has been lost, so I apologize. If you're watching this on TikTok or YouTube and want to know what happened on SmackDown anyway, please follow me at Zach Pierce on Facebook, or I can just let you know the important stuff real quick. And that fact being that Alexa Bliss qualified for the Elimination Chamber as well as Cody Rhodes. But enough of that. We are here to talk about AEW Grand Slam Australia. This was their debut in Sydney, and this was a very good show, action-packed from head to toe. I really enjoyed it. Let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and hop into it. If you ready, tag me in. This card starts off hot with the AEW Continental Championship match from the Continental Classic rematch between Jon Moxley and Konosuke Takeshita. Konosuke Takeshita is such a good wrestler. He has improved leaps and bounds since his initial debut in AEW, and Jon Moxley put on a very good show here. Jon Moxley didn't even have to bleed in this match. It was that good. They went back and forth, so many near falls, so many strikes, punches, kicks, submission, suplexes. All of it just played out very beautifully, with them eventually going to the time limit draw. Both men were so good, but after the match, Takeshita did get the drop on Moxley, letting him know that he's not done coming for that Continental Championship. Cannot wait. Next, Harley Cameron and Willow Nightingale, the Babes of Wrath, defended the AEW Women's Tag Team Championships against Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford. Mega Bad. This was Harley Cameron's home country homecoming. So she obviously had a very strong showing in this match, getting a lot of the fan favorite heat. Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford are such a very cohesive unit that there were times that I honestly believe that they were going to take the titles off of Cameron and Willow. But we were in Sydney, babe. This is about Harley Cameron. The Babes of Wrath got the win. But after the match, a debuting Lena Cross would attack both Harley Cameron and Willow Nightingale and align herself with Mega Bad, with Mega Bad standing above Willow and Harley, not only with the tag titles, but Megan Bayne holding Willow Nightingale's TBS championship. I can't wait for Megan Bayne to finally get this TBS title match. It's going to be good. Next, to determine the number one contender for the World Heavyweight Championship at Revolution, Andrade El Idolo took on Hangman Adam Page. And this was just a lot of stiff strikes right here. Both men trying to get the best of each other. Andrade El Idolo really looks like a star here in AEW. He did so good against Hangman Adam Page. He's already beaten two former AEW World Heavyweight Champions in Kenny Omega and Swerve Strickland. And I honestly thought he was going to get the win, especially when the Don Callis interference inevitably came up. But when Andrade tried to go for the low blow, he was countered by Hangman Adam Page, who hit the low blow on him, and then the buckshot lariat for the win. Hangman Adam Page will now go on to face the winner of the main event at Revolution for the World Heavyweight Championship. It's somewhat of a cool-down match, but not really a cool-down match once you consider who was in it. The Death Riders of Marina Shafir and Wheeler Yuta took on Orange Cassidy and Timeless Tony Storm in a mixed tornado tag team match, with the loser of the fall having to get their head shaved. Very early on, they started off hot as they brawled through the crowd to start, and Wheeler Yuta even hit a pile driver on Tony Storm through the little carrier crates that be positioned ringside, initially making it a 2-on-1 until the commercial break when Tony Storm came out, got the hot tag, did all the hot stuff, woo-woo-woo-woo. And it inevitably came down to Orange Cassidy having to finally put his hands on Marina Shafir after, Marina Shafir had him in a heel hook. Tony Storm had Wheeler Yuta in a sleeper? Yes, to see who would go first. It inevitably came down to Wheeler Yuta being alone in the ring with Orange Cassidy and Tony Storm. Tony Storm hit the hip attack. Orange Cassidy hit the orange punch. And Tony Storm hit the Storm Zero on Wheeler Yuta to get the win for the team, meaning Wheeler Yuta would have had to have his head shaved. Wheeler Yuta obviously tries to do the heel thing and, make his way through the crowd to avoid getting his head shaved until Jon Moxley goes back and makes him honor the contract. in which case Marina Shafir comes out. Marina Shafir comes out to hold his hand. Mina Shirakawa, that's why I keep getting confused, Marina. Mina Shirakawa comes out with the barber stool. Luther has the barber ingredients. And, snip, Willie Uta is now bald. They're obviously going to finish it up over on the weekend. But, we got to get the little half hair, half bald spot to make it look good for TV. Match of the night easily goes to this next contest, the TNT Championship ladder match, Game 7 between champion Kyle Fletcher and Mark Briscoe. This was just as good as their Anything Goes match from World's End, if not better, because Kyle Fletcher finally got his hometown heroes welcome. The crowd was very much behind Kyle Fletcher. There was no possible way Mark Briscoe could have won this title and survived in Australia. And it was such a good match. Table breaks, a whole lot of ladder breaks. At one point, Kyle Fletcher hit a sheer drop brainbuster on Mark Briscoe from the ladder, and it was so peak. The finish came where both men were standing on top of their respective ladders. Kyle Fletcher just knocked Mark Briscoe down, and he went and retrieved his title. Like, sweet, simple, to the point. Good job, Kyle Fletcher. You deserve this in your hometown. And finally, in the main event, MJF defended his World Heavyweight Championship against Brody King in a very good match. Obviously, the doubt around the outcome of this match was never in question based on who won the number one contendership. But Brody King still gave everything he had to this match, including almost getting a very close near fall after he choked MJF out in the ropes and then hit the Gonzo Bomb on him, akin to the Eliminator match a couple of weeks ago, just for MJF to kick out at 2. But as MJF started to get back up, he started to work Brody's knee a lot, which inevitably played into the finish. As Brody was trying to go for the Gonzo Bomb, MJF would keep going at his knee. MJF would hit the Heat Seeker pile driver for the title retention and get the win in the Grand Slam Australia. After the match, Hangman Adam Page came out with the contract. They both signed it. It is now official. Hangman Adam Page will challenge MJF at AEW Revolution for the World Heavyweight Championship in about a month's time. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was AEW Grand Slam Australia. Let me know what you thought of the show. Let me know what you thought about this quick react. Please like, share, follow, subscribe, whatever you got to do. I hope God has blessed you on this lovely Valentine's Day. Remember, love is God. God is love. Have a blessed day. Until next time, I am the Southern Wrestling Scholar, DJ Pierce. Check out the latest episode of Nerdz Watching Wrestling where I talk about the Royal Rumble. I will see you next time.